terms of values of s for which 2s squared minus 4x plus 1 is less than 0. Answer. To make the table of the equation y equals to 2s squared minus 4x plus 3 from s equals to minus 2 to s equals to plus 4, we write s in column, the values counting from minus 2 to plus 4, which are s. We have under s we have minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we now get our s squared. Our s squared will be minus 2 squared is 4, minus 1 squared is 1, 0 squared is 0, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16. Then we get our 2x. Our 2s will now become 2 times s squared, which will now become 2 times minus 2 will become 2 times 4, because our s squared is 4. We now 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 9 is 18, 2 times 16 is 32. Then we now find our minus 4x. Our minus 4x, we now have minus 4 times minus 2, because s is not squared. We now go to straight to x, which is minus 2. We now have, since minus times minus will give us plus, we now have 4 times minus 2 will give us 8. Minus 4 times minus 1 give us 4. Minus 4 times 0 will give us 0. Minus 4 times 1 will give us minus 4. Minus 4 times 2 will give us minus 8. Minus 4 times 3 will give us minus 12. Minus 4 times 4 will give us minus 16. We have a constant of plus 3. Then we now have 3 to the last interval. Then we now, since we are looking for the equation which is y equals to 2s squared minus 4s plus 3, then our s squared, 2s squared is 8. Our minus 4 is 8. Our 3 is there plus 3. Then we now do along the column. If you do the mathematics along the column, we have 8 plus 8 plus 3. Our y become 19. Then for 2x squared, we have to, for minus 4x, we have for 3. We now do our mathematics, which we now have 2 plus 4 plus 3, which we now have 9. Then for s equals to 0, 2s squared is 0 minus 4s is 0, 3 is the constant. Then we do our calculation to give us 0 plus 0 plus 3, which is 3. Then for s equals to 1, our 2s squared is 2, minus 4s is minus 4, and 3 constant is 3. If we do our mathematics, we will now have 2 minus 4 plus 3, which will give us 1. Then for s equals to 2, we now have our 2s squared to be 8 and minus 4 to be minus 8. Our 3 is still constant. If you do the mathematics, 8 minus 8 plus 3 will give us 3. When s is 3, 2s squared is 18, minus 4s is minus 12, and 3 is constant 3. Then if you do our mathematics, 18 minus 12 is 6 plus minus 6 plus 3 is 9. Therefore, for x equals to 4, our 2s squared is 32, minus 4s is minus 16, 3s is the constant 3. We now have our mathematics to become 32 minus 16 plus 3, which will give us 19. Therefore, the table is formed. Plotting a graph of y on the vertical axis against x on the horizontal axis. We are given that we should use 2 cm to represent 4 units on the vertical axis of y. Then we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Then for the horizontal axis of s, we are told to use 2 cm to represent 1 unit. Then we now, on the left hand side, since the value of s has a negative value, we have a right hand side and a left hand side. On the right hand side, we now have our 2, 4, c, or so on. While on the left hand side, we have minus 2, minus 4, etc. Then we now you now go to the table to get the figures that we use in getting the spot and position or points where our values are located on the graph. Then on the x table, on the row of x, we have minus 2, while on the y, under it, y from the table, we have 19. So we go to the graph. Well, you now look for x on the minus 2 on the horizontal axis of x coordinate, which is minus 2. Then we trace minus 2 upwards, since to trace it on the vertical axis of y, where we are looking for 19. Then we go to the y and look for 19 and trace it leftwards. Where the two meet is our point of location at that point. Then again, we go to the table again and look for the value, the next value of s, which is minus 1. Then we now trace it upwards. Under the table of minus 1, we have 9, which is y. Then our y, we go to our graph and look for x value on the horizontal axis, which is minus 1, and we trace it upwards and go to our horizontal vertical axis, which is 9. Then we trace the 2 points. Where the 2 points meet is our point of location of that point. Then we now go to the table and look for another value there, which is 0 for x and 3 for y. We now go to the graph to get the position. On the graph, we trace s on the horizontal axis, which is 0, and trace our y on the vertical axis, which is 3. We mark it asterisk. We now look for the next value here, which is 1 for the x value on the table. We for x axis and 1 for y axis. Then we now go to the graph and